Hi everybody, I'm Miss Lynn. I'm a teaching artist here in Lafayette, Louisiana for the PACE program. I'm a movement artist, and so what that means is we'll be using our whole bodies today to create our art. The PACE program, which integrates the arts with classroom curriculum, is brought to you by the Acadiana Center for the Arts and the Lafayette Parish school system. Today we're going to be using some creative movement ideas to learn about nouns, verbs, and even adverbs, which I have to tell you are magic. First we'll do a warm-up just to get our whole bodies ready to go. Then we'll look at some nouns around our house that we can find, and we'll take the shapes of those. Then we'll take a look at verbs, all the different ways we can move around. And then adverbs, which is really cool because those will help us figure out how we can do our verbs all around the house. The last thing that we'll do is we'll pretend we are in a parade and we'll make our very own dance using everything we've learned about nouns, verbs, and adverbs. So, let's get started. I need you to back up a little bit, get some space. If you need to move furniture away to create the space that you need, you are always welcome to press pause. And then when you've got the space in a way that's safe to move, you can just press play. So if you need to do that, go ahead and do that now. If your space is all ready, then you can just stand up and move back a little bit. We are going to warm up our whole bodies. All right, here we go. Let's start with a long, tall shape up high. Reach as tall as you can. Wiggle back and forth a little bit. Good job. Oh, okay, shake those arms out and shake those legs out. Great. Let's do a stretch that's wide. So you're gonna reach your arms out to the sides, your legs open a little bit, and you're just gonna reach side to side. There you go. Reaching, reaching, reaching. How wide can you be? Good job. All right, shake that out. Shake your legs and your arms. Okay, good job. Let's try a twisted shape. So I want you to start and twist yourself around to the back and just wiggle right there for a little bit. All right, and open up your arms, twist to the other side, and wiggle that twist a little bit. Very good. Excellent. Now, I've been using the word wiggle. That's one of our verbs, right? So let's play with that. Let's wiggle our whole bodies for a count of 3 and then freeze. Ready? This is another way to warm up. We're gonna wiggle. Go. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Try it again, a fast wiggle. Wiggle 1, 2, 3, freeze. Awesome. This time, I want you to wiggle really slowly. So take that same movement you were doing, but slow it way down like you're in slow motion. All right, so you're still wiggling in slow motion. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Freeze. One more wiggle in slow motion. 1, 2, 3. Freeze. Okay, good job. Let's try another action word, the word bounce. Can we bounce? Let's try to bounce just our arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's bounce with our knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. Let's and 7. We'll do 8 and 8. Bounce, bounce, bounce back up. Great job. Great job. Let's see if there's any other verbs we can do. Yes, there's a really good one. Can you stretch? Stretch is a verb, right? It's something we can do. So let's take a little bit of time to stretch what you need to stretch. I like to call this letting the body stretch itself. So what you want to do is listen to your body. So you just want to start by standing and see if your body kind of is telling you a part of it needs to stretch. My shoulder really wants to stretch like this, so I'm going to let it. And then this arm really wants to stretch like that, so I'm going to let it. And now both my arms want to stretch to the back and to the front. And I'm going to wiggle my back to stretch that. So you stretch whatever you need to stretch. Really tune into your body and what it needs right now. All right? We'll stretch for a count of 8. Whatever feels good is what you should do. Here we go. Stretching 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So hopefully that was enough stretching for you. If you need more, you can pause this and stretch for as long as you like. And when you're ready to go on, just press play. All right, now that your bodies are all warmed up, it's time for us to learn about nouns. What is a noun? Do you know? A lot of people have heard that a noun is a person, place, or thing. And that's true. Okay, so let's break that up a little bit. Here we go. We said a noun is a person, place, or thing. Let's look at that first one, right here. Person. Okay, so is there a person that you can think of that we know is a noun? I have a sister. My sister is person, and so she's a noun. I also have an Uncle Elias, and he's a person, so he's a noun too. Can you name a person right now who you know is a noun? All right, very good. Let's look at the second part of that definition, right? A noun is a person, place, or thing. Here's place. Can you think of a place that's a noun? School is a place. That's a noun, right? The moon is a place. Does that mean it's a noun? Yep. Let's see, what's another one? Your house, that's a place. Must be a noun. And even where you live, Lafayette is a place. And so that's a noun too. Okay. Ooh, here's our last one. We said a noun was a person, place, or thing, right? I bet you can look around right now and point to a whole bunch of different things in your house. Can you point to a window? That's a thing. That means it's a noun, right? Can you point to my glasses? They are a thing. That means they are a noun. All right. So what I thought we would do is look around my house and pick out some things and see if we can put their shape into our bodies. I'll show you what I mean. Let's start with this. Is this a thing? yes, right? This is a boot. It's a rain boot. So I'm going to look really carefully at the shape of this boot. And I'm going to try to make my body look like this boot. Let's see. I'll put the boot right here so you can see it. And I know there's a part that goes out and a part that goes up. And the part that goes up has kind of a curve to it. So here is my boot shape. Can you make a boot shape with your body? Okay, very good. Let's see if we have any other interesting items. Can you guys see what that is? Pencil, right? Is that a thing? Can you point to it? There's a pencil. Yeah, so that means it's a noun. Can you use your body to be the shape of this pencil? Let's give it a try. I think for this one I'm going to stand up. You can too. All right, so this pencil is long and skinny and tall, and it's pointed on top. Can you be a pencil? All right, that's a great noun shape. What else do I have around? Let's see. What are these things? What are these things? Scissors, right? Is that a noun? Can you point to it? Yes, that is a noun. Now, I wonder if we could make our bodies into the shape of scissors. I'm going to try it. Will you try it? I think I'm going to stand up for this one too. I'm noticing there are 2 loops on the top and 2 straight parts on the bottom that are a little bit spread out. All right, I'm going to put these down and try it. So I need 2 loops on the top, maybe like this. And then the bottom part are 2 straight parts that are spread out. What do you think of that? Does that look a little like scissors? Here's my loop, my other loop, and my 2 straight parts. I might even come up on my toes because they're pointed at the end, right? Okay, we made some scissors. That's another noun. We'll do a few more. What's this thing? It's a ball, right? Can you make your whole body into the shape of this ball? We would be making a noun shape, right? Anytime we make a shape, you can be able to point to it. It's going to be a noun. So go ahead and try to put your whole body in the shape of a ball. Let me see. Okay, good job. I'm going to try it too. I'm going to put the ball right here so we can see it. And I'm going to try to be a ball. Yeah? You guys could probably do it this way. You could do lots of ways. I see some of you lying down and being a ball that way. You can do that too. All right? Ball is a noun. We can point to it. We can make its shape. Awesome. All right, let's see if there are any more. 2 more. These will be fun. Here is the first one. You guys see what that is? Lamp. Now, is this lamp, does it have straight lines or curvy lines? What's it got? This is a curve, isn't it? Yeah? All right, so let's try to use our whole bodies to make this lamp shape. Can you point to it? Yeah. Is it a noun? Yeah. All right, so here we go. I'm going to put this lamp, I'm going to hold it up first. So we have a base, and then up comes this part. That'll be my body. And then it kind of bends over, and I'm going to try to make the shape like that of the lamp part. Can you guys do your own lamp shape? Great job. I have one last noun I found in my house. And it's right over there. It's a different lamp. Here it is. This is a different shaped lamp. See that? Can you point to it? Yeah, is it a noun? Sure is. So let's look at this shape. It's tall, but wider at the top than at the bottom, right? All right, I'm gonna put this lamp right here. And we are gonna try to make that lamp shape. So, trying to make our nouns. So my feet are gonna be a little wider, right? Just like the lamp. And then, here's the lamp shade. What do you think of that? Can you guys make this shape for your lamp? Okay, good job. So this is what I'm going to ask you. Find something right around you right now that's an interesting shape and put it into your body. Find a noun around you right now, point to it, and then look at its shape and put it in your body. And let me see it. Okay, very cool. Good job. Okay, now that we know how to make all those shapes of nouns with our bodies, let's put 3 of them together and make a noun dance. I have all of our nouns right here behind me in a circle. And I have a marker that I'm going to spin. And that's going to tell us what 3 shapes are going to be in our dance. You ready? Okay. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, looks like the pencil is our first shape. Let's get our second one. Oh, that's between. Let's do it again. Oh, the ball. That's our second shape. So we'll have pencil and then ball. Let's see what our last shape's going to be. The lamp. The red lamp, the curvy one. All right? So we have pencil, ball, lamp. Those are our 3 nouns. So now we're ready to make our noun dance. Notice, whenever we're making our noun shapes, we're trying to use our whole body, right? We're not just using a hand or one elbow. We're using our whole body, right? So, let's do that. Remember, our order for our noun dance was pencil, ball, lamp. Okay? Let's give it a try. We always start in neutral position. That means you're just standing, feet together, arms by your sides, straight and tall, ready for anything. Ready? Let's make our pencil shape. We'll take 4 counts to get up there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right to ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right to lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can come back 1, 2, 3, 4 to neutral and take a little bow. All right? And give yourself some applause. Good job. Let's try it one more time now that we've done it, okay? And remember, we're using our whole bodies, every single shape. If we didn't use our arms for the lamp, well, it would look like the lamp, right? You have to use your arms, your head, your legs, and your torso. All of your body. Okay? All right, let's try it again. Remember our order of our noun dance is pencil, ball, lamp. Let's go. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pencil. 2, 3, 4. Ball. 2, 3, want to make your own noun dance, you can add any 3 shapes together just the way we did. Okay, now let's look at verbs. Do you know what a verb is? A verb is another word for action word. You know what an action word is? Something that we can do. You got it. I like to think of verbs as things that we do to get from one place to another. Here's our definition. A verb is an action word, something we can do. So if we think of a verb as a way to get from one place to another, how do you do that? What are some verbs that you know? When you're on the playground, how do you get from one side to the other? What do? Yep, I hear walk, run, skip, right? There are other ones that we do on the playground. What about climb, right? That's a verb. It gets you from one place to another. It gets you from the ground to someplace up high, right? Maybe you climb the ladder on the sliding board. Okay, so what I thought we would do is learn maybe some unusual verbs that we like to use in creative movement because they're fun. So I wrote some down and we will do them with our bodies. Let's see. Here's the first one. You guys will know this one already. How do you do that? Jump, right? Jump. Let's try it. So back up, and I want you to jump toward the screen. This is our first verb. Here we go. Back up, and we're going to jump for 4 counts toward the screen. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you do it? Awesome. That's our first verb. Let's see another one. Can you read that? Tiptoe. Is that something we can do? Yeah. So is it a verb? Yes, it is. Tiptoe is our second verb. So back up. And this time we're going to tiptoe across the screen. Ready? Oh, you can't see my feet. Here we go. We're going to tiptoe across the screen. 2, 3, 4. Sometimes we tiptoe when we want to be really quiet, right? 2, 3, 4. All right. You try it. Did you tiptoe? Awesome. Let's try a different one. What's this verb? Stomp. When do you stomp? When do you use that verb? Sometimes when you're mad, right? Should we stomp today? That's a way we could get across our room. So go ahead and back up. And I'm going to ask you to stomp in slow motion because I don't want to make a whole lot of noise, okay? So here we go. Stomp, 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 stomp. All right, do it with me. We'll go back this way. Ready? Stomping. This is our new verb. Stomp, 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 stomp. Good job. All right, I have 2 more. This verb, waddle. Who do you know who likes to waddle? That's how penguins move, right? All right, let's be penguins. We will waddle. That's our new verb. So to waddle, you kind of do this. Can you do this towards the screen? 1, 2, 3, 4. And back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we waddle. That's another fun verb. Here's our last verb we're going to look at during this part. Can you read that? Wander. What does it mean to wander? When you wander, it's usually when you're sort of lost. You don't know where you're going. You just go from one place to another, kind of lost. So let's try that. So back up, we're gonna wander across the screen. Here we go. Like, I don't really know what way I'm going. I'm just wandering around. Can you wander with me? Pretend you don't really know where you're going and you're just wandering around. That's our last verb. Okay, just like we did a noun dance, we can put 3 verbs together to do a verb dance. Which 3 shall we do? Let's do this. I have these cards, right, with the verbs on them. We had jump, tiptoe, stomp, wander, and waddle. Let's mix them all up, and we'll just pick the top 3, whatever we get, and that'll be our dance. All right? I did it. Oh, first one, jump. So that will be our first thing we'll have to do. Let's see if we can remember 3 things. So jump, waddle, like a penguin, that's our second verb. So we have jump, waddle, stomp, that's our third one. Can you guys remember that? Jump, waddle, stomp. Let's try it. Okay, so you're gonna have to back up, and I'm gonna go all the way back here. Let's see. Let's do everything for 4 counts, okay? So we'll jump for 4, waddle for 4, stomp for 4, okay? We're gonna start in neutral position, ready for anything. And you can jump however you want, right? You don't have to jump only one way. You can jump side to side, right? You can jump like that, okay? You can jump like that. Whatever kind of jumping you want to do is fine, okay? And then same with the waddle. You can waddle really slow, or you can waddle fast. It's up to you, okay? All right, let's go from here. Remember, 3 verbs. This is our verb dance. We have jump, then waddle, then stomp. Here we go. Ready to go. We have jump, 2, 3, 4, waddle, 2, 3, 4, and stomp, 2, 3, 4, and take a bow. All right, let's try it one more time, because that was sort of quick and we were practicing. Now let's do it for real. And if you want to change anything up, you can. All right, here we go. Remember, jump, then waddle, then stomp. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Jump, 2, 3, 4, waddle, 2, 3, 4, stomp, 2, 3, 4, and that is the end. Take a bow for your verb dance. Give yourself some applause. The last part of speech we're going to look at today is called an adverb. Adverb. An adverb, just like it sounds, is something you add to a verb to explain it a little more, or to tell you how you might do that verb. Okay? So to me, adverbs are kind of magical because they change the same verb depending on what the adverb is. I'll give you some examples. Take the really simple verb walk, right? An adverb we could add to walk that tells us how to walk is the adverb quickly. Would that change how you walk? Yes, right? All right, let's actually try these because I think that is the best way for you to really understand, okay? So I want you to back up a little bit And for now, we're just going to use the verb walk, and we're going to use a whole bunch of adverbs to play with it and change how we walk. All right? So here's a regular walk, right? This is just how we walk, regular walk, okay? What if I said, let's add the adverb slowly? So now, walk slowly. That changes your walk, right? Can you walk quickly? Really changes your walk, right? Okay, how about this one? Can you walk happily? Happily, like you're happy while you're walking. How would that look? Walk happily. Right? Might make you put a little bounce in your walk. What's the opposite of happily? Sadly. Can you walk sadly? Pretend you're sad as you walk. Let's try that one. Walking sadly. Right? Okay. How about, here's another emotion we can add as an adverb. Angrily. Angrily. That means you're angry while you walk. Can you walk angrily? What does that look like? Give it a try. Yeah, and we're just pretending, right? No one's really angry. Let's see. In movement, we use adverb phrases, like more than one word, that tells us how to make our verb, okay? So we do use quickly and slowly a lot. We also use something called levels. So you can walk at a high level. That means way up high, walking, right? Or you can walk at a low level. What would that look like? Where is low? Kind of near the ground, right? So can you walk at a low level? Let's try it. So this is me walking at a low level. It's the same idea of walking, but I'm just way down low near the floor. All right? So those are some adverbs we use in movement all the time. All right, now we get to put everything together to make a dance, including nouns, verbs, and adverbs. Okay? What happens when you put a noun, a verb, and an adverb together? When you just put a noun and a verb together, a lot of times you have a sentence, right? Let's think about that. Here, let's look at this. We have a noun and a verb. I thought we could use the noun cat. Can you point to a cat? Yes. So is that a noun? Yes. Is it a person, place, or thing? Or animal? Sometimes people say, yes, it is. Okay? So let's say cat will be our noun. What's a good verb? What's a good action word we could put with cat? What's a way that the cat can get from one place to another? Okay, lots of good ideas. I chose the word run. So we have the noun is cat. That's something you can point to. And the verb is run. That's what the cat can do. That's the cat's action, right? Now it's not quite a sentence yet, but it sure is leading to one. So here's the sentence I made using the noun cat and the verb run. The cat runs. Notice I have a capital T at the beginning, right? And what do I have at the end of the sentence? A period at the end of every sentence. Awesome. The cat runs. So when you put nouns and verbs together, you get sentences. Now, here comes the magic of an adverb. Ready? So let's take this sentence, the cat runs, and let's put an adverb with it. Did you guys notice that adverbs often have ly at the end? Right? We used slowly, quickly, happily, sadly, right? Okay, how about, I want you to imagine we're telling a story about this cat, and we say, the cat runs quickly. Imagine that. Now imagine the cat runs slowly. It's a whole different thing, right? And here are some more magical adverbs. The cat runs bravely, right? That could start a whole story. Why is the cat running bravely? What happened before? Where is it going, right? You could have the cat runs peacefully, right? That's a whole different story. The cat is running peacefully. That's a great adverb that changes how the cat is going to run. Here's the last one I'm going to give you. The cat runs crookedly. Do you know what that means? Instead of running in a straight line, the cat runs crookedly. First this way and then that way. Makes you wonder why, right? The adverb in that sentence helps tell some kind of story, right? You think of an adverb. How will your cat run in your story? The cat runs. Okay, hopefully you had a whole different story with a whole different adverb. So here's what we're going to do. To put all this together, we are going to pretend we are in a parade. Okay? This is going to help put the verbs and nouns and adverbs with the movement. Okay? We're going to pretend we're in a parade. Would you need a verb or a noun to go down the street, to go from one place to another? You would need a verb, okay? So we are going to have a verb to start our parade. We'll go from one place to another. Then we're going to pretend that there's a judge's stand, maybe a grandstand or a review stand, okay, where a whole bunch of judges are, and we have to show them our best and most interesting shape. So is that going to be a verb or a noun? What kind of a shape would we make? Remember we made shapes for boots. Remember that? And lamps. All kinds of shapes. Those were nouns. Exactly right. So we're going to have a verb to get to the judge's stand. We're going to show our best shape, our noun. And then we're going to have a verb to go further down the parade route. Okay? And that last verb, we're going to add an adverb to it. So, let me show you how it's going to work. We're going to use a technique called a chance dance. That means we don't know what the dance is going to be like until chance tells us. So, this is the way we're going to do it. I have a hat, and I have some nouns, verbs, and adverbs that I'll put in the hat. And we will choose one, and that will tell us what our dance is. So, I have some new verbs, some new nouns. Okay, so let's make sure we know what these are before I choose them. What does that say? March. Okay, that is a verb. We're going to use that as a verb. Can you march a little bit? Great. Okay, what about this one? Spin. Noun or verb? That's a verb. We're going to spin as we move. So go ahead and spin a little bit safely. Awesome. All right, come on back. This one we know, right? Walk. That's a verb we know. Okay. Here's a verb. Bounce. Can you bounce down the street? Go ahead and try it. Awesome. And this one, can you creep down the street? I'll show you what I think that means. You might do it your own way. So to creep down the street, I think we would do it kind of like this. Like you're sneaking up on somebody. Okay, that's creeping. And then of course we did bounce, and you could bounce any way you want, right? Bounce, you guys know how to bounce. So those are our verbs, okay? Let's start with those. So I have my hat, and I put all my verbs in the hat. Whoops, one fell. There we go. I'm gonna mix them up. I have no idea which one we're gonna get first. We're gonna get this one. Bounce, okay? So we are gonna bounce up to the judge's stand. That's what we're gonna do for this first dance. That's our verb. Okay, let's see what nouns we're gonna get. These are new nouns also, all right? So here's tree. Is that a thing? Can you point to it? Yeah, so that's a noun. Can you show me your best tree? Maybe you're standing and you're reaching your branches up in different shapes, right? However your tree is. So tree, that's one of our nouns. What's that one? Flag. That's something you would see at a parade, right? You might see a flag. We're going to do that one in a moment. Here's another one. Bird. You might see a bird at the parade. I'm going to go through these and then we'll put them in movement. And what's this last one? Balloon. You might see a balloon at the parade. So let's just make sure we know how to put these in our bodies, okay? And then we'll try them. So let's see. First one was tree. Show me your kind of tree. Maybe it's a tree that reaches out, right? Maybe it's a tree that swings in the breeze. Maybe it's a tall tree. Okay, whatever your kind of tree is, you're going to have to use your whole body to show me. We also had flag. What does a flag look like? Usually on a flagpole, right? So we might have a tall, skinny flagpole, and then the flag might be waving in the breeze. And flags can be any shape. Maybe it's a triangle flag or a circle flag or a rectangle flag. Okay, maybe your flag is off this way. Okay, whatever your flag is fine. Let's see, what other nouns did we have? We had bird. So for bird, this is going to be a shape of the noun bird. So it's going to have to be still. So I want you to imagine you pointing at a bird, and maybe it's just about to flap its wings. So that could be a shape that means bird. Or maybe it's about to pick a worm up off the ground. So that could be a shape that means bird, right? Or maybe it's sitting on a wire. That could be your bird shape, okay? It's up to you how you decide to show bird. Let's see, we did tree, flag, bird, balloon was the last one. How could you make your whole body into a balloon shape? The noun balloon. Yeah, there are so many ways. You could be a big balloon like this, right? Can you be a balloon like this? You could be a tiny balloon, one of those long balloons, long and skinny. right? You could be a small balloon like that, okay? Again, it's your choice how you show the judges your noun. Okay? So, let's pick what noun we're gonna use. Ready? Here's my magic hat. I got my nouns in there. I have no idea which one we're gonna get. I'm mixing them up. We're gonna do this one. Flag. All right? Flag. Okay, so far, our dance is gonna go like this. We're gonna bounce up the parade route. Then we're gonna show our best flag to the judges. And then we're gonna continue bouncing down the parade route. And for that one, I have all these adverbs. Let's just pick this one. So I'm putting them all in the hat. I have no idea what we're gonna get. Oh. Quickly. So when we bounce out of the parade, away from the judges' stand, we're going to have to bounce quickly. All right? You guys get this? Think we can put it all together? So we're going to start with verb coming to the judges' stand, which is bounce. We're going to show our flag, whatever shape your flag is, and then we're going to bounce. What was our adverb? Quickly. We're going to bounce quickly away from the judges. So let's try it all together. So you're going to have to back away from the screen, get some space. And it looks like if I start over here, I think I'll bounce towards the screen, and then I'll show you my flag, and then I'll bounce quickly away from the screen. So you can go backwards or forwards, but you gotta bounce quickly because that was our adverb, right? Let's try it with some music. Let's get ready. Let's do it one more time. That was great. Here we go with the bounce. Ready for flag. Bounce quickly. Awesome! All right, that was our first parade dance using verb, noun, verb. Fantastic. Should we do one more? Yeah? Let's try it. I'll do it again. I'll put all of our verbs in first. We'll see what we get. This will be our last one. I hope that did you have a favorite that you're hoping for? Let's see what I get. All right, they're all in here. I'm gonna pick one. Creep. We get to creep. That'll be fun. Okay, so we're gonna creep. All right, let's see all of our nouns now. What noun will we get? Oops. Tree. We're gonna creep toward the judges' stand. Show them our best tree, and then we'll creep away with this adverb. Let's see what we get. Happily. That'll be fun. Can we creep happily? All right. So this one, let's see what we got. We said we would creep to the judges' stand. We would show them our best tree and creep happily away. Let's try it. We'll try it without music first just to test it out, okay? So here we go. We're back here. Can you creep in? Creep. Right? Good. Show them your best tree. Whatever tree shape you're going to do. This is mine. And now we're going to creep happily away. I'm going to do it like this. All right? I'm sort of creeping happily away. Do you guys want to try it with music? Let's do it. Here we go, we're going to creep. Here's our verb for 8. Ready for your tree, show the judges. Hold it like a statue, like a shape, like a noun. Get ready to creep happily away. 8 creeps, here we go. And all right. Good job. All right. Maybe one last chance dance. By the way, guys, a chance dance is something that was invented by Merce Cunningham. He's a modern dancer who was really famous in New York City, and he came up with this idea that he thought would be really fun because if you do a chance dance, it's a complete surprise, both to the audience and for the dancers. So that's kind of what we're doing. All right, last one. Here's our verb. What do we got? Spin. We are going to get to spin. All right? Very good. Let's do our nouns next. Nouns next. See what we got here. Bird. We're going to show our bird to the judges. All right. And let's do our adverbs last. Whoa. At a low level. Ooh, this one will be our most fun yet, I think. So we're going to spin to the judges' stand, show them our best bird shape. That's our noun. And then we'll spin, that's our verb, at a low level. That's our adverb phrase. Okay? So we're going to spin, show our bird, and then spin at a low level. Let's try it without music first just to figure it out. All right? So back it up. We're going to spin in for 8. Here we go. Ready to go. We have spin, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get ready to show your bird. We'll have 8 counts to show the bird, so you're just going to hold it for 8 counts. Ready? This is my bird. Okay, and your bird can be any shape you want. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we get to spin away from the judges' stand. That's our verb. And the adverb was at a low level. So how are we gonna do that? How do you spin at a low level? Here was my bird, and I'm gonna spin at a low level. Maybe like this. Okay? All the way back, away from the judges. All right. Should we try that with music? We're gonna spin, show your bird, and then spin out. Everything will be 8 counts, I think. Let's try it. You hear it? All right, let's try it. Back up. Just getting ready. Here we go right now. Spin. Show your bird. Get ready to spin at a low level. Here we go. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. Ready to go. Here we go. Spin. Show your bird. Get ready to spin at a low level. Great job, you guys. All right, so we got to put a dance together with nouns and verbs and adverbs. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope that was fun for you. I had a lot of fun. Come back any day. The Acadiana Center for the Arts is now having these videos every day of the week for 1st, 2nd grade, and kindergarten. Some days will be visual arts, some days will be creative movement. And every day we're going to tie it to the academic curriculum in some way. So be sure to come back and make art with us tomorrow. If you're interested in supporting programs like this, you can donate to the Acadiana Center for the Arts, the nonprofit who manages the PACE program, using the link in the description. Help keep our teaching artists working, share our videos, and keep making art. If you want more, you can book me for online private lessons. As a teaching artist, I can lead one-on-one or group lessons. To inquire about private lessons, just email Lynne Clearfield at mac.com. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.